Hi guys, welcome back to more NCIS. We are on our season finale, episode 24, season 3, our two-parter hiatus. We're right in the middle of the story. We've left it with Gibbs just waking up and not remembering what appears to be the last several years. He seems to have gone back to the previous trauma. He didn't recognise Ducky as he woke up. That's a bit of a problem. I'm hoping it's only temporary, because that's a lot of history and memories to lose, but triggered by everything that they've been giving us in flashbacks through his own mind as to what happened to his wife and kid, which we've never had full details of. And a good way of the writers and the showrunners to be able to show it us. Tony assuming Gibbs's role in more ways than one as a coping mechanism, I would say, more than anything. Abby's not coping well. Ziva isn't either, but can function, can put that, compartmentalize that and keep up the wall that she has as an agent. But Abby broke through it, which is what all the slapping around was about. The case itself, we don't have enough details yet. We've only just identified who was in the barrel and that it was the other agent, and had Gibbs not been standing around the other corner, he would have been in the same state. He would not be here. Hoping this gets resolved at the end of the episode. I am very intrigued as to how they're going to work this, whether he's going to be suffering with some kind of memory loss as we push forward. I don't know. Anyway, regardless, thank you for being here. This is the second episode of the week. Let's go see out the season finale and we'll discuss more at the end. Episode 24.
Ducky. Ducky. Do you know Ducky?
No, we don't.
I'm disappointed, Jethro.
Most traumatized brain injuries produce short-term retrograde amnesia. But to erase years of memory, his medial temporal lobes or hippocampus should be damaged.
His CAT scans and EEG are normal.
And he remembered the explosion, and I've never had a retrograde amnesia patient remember the trauma. I think it's dissociative.
An emotional repression of memory?
Really?
No physical damage to the brain. It perhaps is too painful. It could explain the prolonged coma in 91.
But the present coma is the result of an explosion. How could it be psychological?
What if the latest coma caused a relapse? You remember the explosion?
You should get it back then.
Yes. But where were you when it happened? Kuwait.
Gibbs has regained consciousness.
Yay! That's
And
great!
just hold the
However,
phone.
there's also a problem. He has some memory loss.
Retrogressive amnesia is totally normal after severe trauma.
It ain't
Happens
Metro.
every time the boss smacks me on the back of the head.
Well, Gibbs's blank is the last 15 years.
Yeah, a bit more.
To him, it's 1991,
He doesn't
and he's a
remember any of
Marine
this.
gunny sergeant wounded in Desert Storm. He didn't recognize Ducky.
Wait, if he doesn't know who Ducky is, and there's
He'll never remember us.
I'm sure it's a temporary condition. In the meantime, we have an Abu Saif terrorist to apprehend.
Director's taking over the investigation.
Probably, but I was thinking if Gibbs doesn't remember the last 15 years, he'll be a probie.
Gibbs would never let her take over.
No, he's not dealing with that. No, he doesn't want to deal with that right now.
Yes,
He can't think of
I
that.
want you to understand that in Gibbs' absence, as the team's senior special agent, this investigation is mine.
Is it?
You're overloaded as it is, and no one knows this team better than me. Except for the boss.
Did you know when Jethro was married, he had a daughter?
No, that's not possible. I know all three of Jethro's ex-wives. They had no children.
With his first wife, Shannon?
No one knows this
They married
stuff.
in 82 and had a daughter,
He
Kelly,
said
who was
nothing.
born in 84.
I find it hard to believe that no one here, including Ducky, who's one of his best friends, and our director here, who was a field agent with him for years, that no one is aware of this information. He's kept it almost like he started an entirely new identity, an entirely new life, and the Gibbs that we know is not connected with this first wife and kid, because nobody knows nothing about it. He's buried it that much. And because he's buried it that much, and obviously never discussed it with anybody, is why I think the emotional explanation that the other doctor's given about it being emotional, not being retrograde, could quite be accurate, because he's unable to deal with it.
They were murdered when Jethro was fighting in Desert Storm.
Knows.
Shannon witnessed the shooting of a Marine in Oceanside, a Mexican drug dealer working Camp Pendleton. He died instantly. Shannon and Jethro's 8-year-old daughter, Kelly, were killed in the crash.
That is so awful.
Yeah, and he's buried it deep.
Was Hernandez ever caught?
No, he fled to Mexico. NIS tried to extradite, but the Mexican authorities always claimed they couldn't find him. What do you know?
Jethro would have pursued the killer of his wife and daughter to hell and back.
Yeah, but
Jethro got his revenge.
of course he did.
He ran from Gibbs, even though the plan was that he was supposed to get arrested in front of the crew.
Another question. How did Pimpinpula know Gibbs and Galib would be in the ship's laundry?
Gibbs knows. Gibbs also thinks the Giants just won the Super Bowl and Dances with Wolves as an Academy Award nominee. Abby, I want a reenactment of the explosion, okay? Using crime scene photos, measurements, Ducky's
autopsy findings.
Something's not right here. Keep fear. Both of them. Juliette Lewis. Need I say anymore?
Does he remember being an NCIS special agent?
No. Dr. Mallard's still a stranger to him. Have you found any Marines he served with in Desert Storm?
2 so far.
It's trauma then, isn't
How
it?
about somebody new at NIS?
Special Agent Michael Franks.
That was the
helped
guy
with
that left in the file.
I'll start with him. Thanks, Todd.
When
Wasn't
are you
it?
coming back to see him?
Tomorrow.
Oh man, I don't like the fact that we've not got Gibbs right now. We've pretty much figured out why he's recessed to the point in which he has, and why he doesn't remember anything any further. He's a Marine, he's going to shave his hair.
Special Agent Franks retired in '96.
He did? Find out where OPM mails his retirement checks.
Yes, he is.
¿Cómo has conseguido vivir hasta ser tan viejo,
¿Viejo? Ven dentro. Yo te enseño que viejo soy.
Soy demasiado cara para ti, Your hand is greasy.
And that was also her boob.
Who you calling?
I don't know.
Who the hell is this?
Director Shepard's assistant, Mr. Franks.
Mr. Franks?
How many damn assistants does the director have?
Just one.
Then who the hell are you?
Director Shepard of NCIS.
What's the funny?
Charlene, is this you?
No.
Means all my thoughts that early retirement was a mistake just prove themselves wrong.
I didn't call you to discuss your opinions of a female director.
Didn't think you did.
I need your help.
Bye, director.
Wait.
Leroy Jethro Gibbs.
Yes. Because right now, you're the last person he knows.
The laundry room is off. It should actually be 3.962 meters wide, not 2.6. A little closer to the bulkhead.
We're going to figure something out
The
here.
autopsy report indicates that Galib was sitting on the bump.
Sorry.
Could you not have
I had it sound.
warned me the speakers were on?
Yeah, it's a little loud, huh?
I wasn't expecting that to be
And let's go
sound.
frame by frame so we can see what happened.
The barrel and Galib's lower body are atomized. The oil drum is disintegrating, but retains enough integrity to blow what remains of Galib into the overhead.
Into the ceiling.
In the following microseconds, Galib is impacted into the overhead, and Gibbs
It's black.
is
Jesus.
dead.
He knew.
He
Yeah.
knew.
What's wrong with this picture?
Nothing. McGee and I triple-checked all the numbers to make sure that...
Not your picture. Did I make another idiomatic mistake?
No. You mean something's wrong with what we know?
Yes,
Exactly.
we're off.
We know Gilly ran. We know Gibbs pursued him. Oh, and we know Pinpin, a missing crewman on the Kamir Bakir, is an Abu Sayyaf terrorist.
So, as Ziva said, what is wrong with this picture?
Gibbs knows.
Or he did.
But he doesn't remember.
No.
Shannon. No, Jethro. No. It's me, Jenny. You still don't remember me?
Oh no, some of it's coming back.
We were partners.
I think you were a bit more than that.
Did I marry again?
3 times.
No way.
Keep trying redheads. When are you going to get the hint? Why do I get the feeling that even though he's remarried 3 times and we don't have a fully operational Gibbs here right now, that his only real true love was Shannon, was his first wife, and he's tried to fix and patch that huge hole that he's buried inside himself, which is why he's going through what he's going through right now. That he's tried to patch that with subsequent 3 wives, which is why it's never worked out.
I'm the director of NCIS.
For a moment, I thought you were somebody else.
Yeah, we know.
You remembered us making love, didn't you, Jethro?
I think he did.
At least that's a start.
Yeah. It may take a few days, it may take a few weeks, possibly even months, but he should get it back.
Do you recognize this man?
Come on. Get those synapses firing. Yes, he does.
A name on the tip of my tongue and I can't remember.
Calm down, it'll come.
It's
It'll
important,
come.
isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Very.
It's life or death, right?
Don't get upset, Jethro. You won't remember.
Give me a name. It's not his name. That can't be his name.
You sure?
Agent Gibbs, your blood pressure is
I'm not Agent Gibbs. I don't know Agent Gibbs. I don't want to know Agent Gibbs. I want my family. I want Shannon.
Witness him.
Oh, man.
Aren't you surprised the Terminator's the governor of California?
No. The Gipper was president.
I'll be right back with your dinner.
Hey, none of that baby food, okay?
Oh, they've brought him in. They've brought him in. This will trigger it. Probably that's where he gets it from.
You got old, Marine.
You looked in the mirror lately?
Hadn't been in a coma.
He was about to slap the back of his head.
Shannon.
Now we know where it all comes from.
You're both dead. God, it feels like I just got the news in Kuwait a couple of months ago. You investigated Shannon's murder. That's how I met you. You were the special agent in charge. Yeah. I became an agent because of you.
Really?
I like the blue better, boss.
92. We investigated crime scenes.
I investigated crime scene.
Give it a probing.
You slept. And now I'm packed twice what you're carrying through monsoon.
Look! What does this? Oh my god, this is so weird. I love this.
I didn't teach. You observed.
19 U.S. servicemen killed, 372 wounded.
This Frank's guy.
Simplify.
This Frank's guy is where Gibbs gets it all from.
Cobart Towers. They didn't listen. And you quit.
I retired.
You got smoking here.
You were pissed that they wouldn't listen, Mike.
I didn't get calluses on my ass flying from Mexico to argue, Jethro.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Major insight.
Never say you're sorry. It's a sign of weakness.
Why are you here?
Come on.
What's with the female NCIS director crap?
Jenny, she said she was my partner.
What kind of partner?
You can't smoke in here.
Thank you.
It's against the law to smoke in any public building.
You're in America now.
Another good reason to live in Mexico.
Galib wasn't sitting in the oil drum. He was stuffed in it.
Neck bone's cut.
Snapped.
A cervical vertebra was cut very deeply.
If Galib was dead...
Who did Gibbs follow into the laundry?
Security took it at the airport.
Is it more than 3 inches long?
They changed that rule after 9/11.
9/11?
September 11?
You won't know what it is.
2001.
Had to be a hijacking, huh? They never changed security until it's too late.
See, that is very unnerving. Just off the bat like that, and he doesn't know.
Al-Qaeda hijacked 4 airliners. 2 hit the World Trade Center. 1 the Pentagon. 4th was to take out the White House. Some gutsy passengers fought them. Twin Towers are gone. Pentagon's fixed. 3,000 some dead. Nearly as many wounded. Got some bad
We all
news.
do.
I'm not ready for a steak.
Well,
tell me we did more than tossed a couple of cruise missiles.
We did more.
Bin Laden?
I don't know.
How the hell can you not know?
I've been to El Norte in 10 years. Don't ask me for a sit rep, Jethro. That's right.
Yeah,
I don't
get
want
it.
to know.
You feel guilty because you quit. If you hadn't quit, maybe you're the one that stops it.
Wow, what an insightful fucking season finale this has been. Yeah. That it was him and that the bomb was about to come off.
What are you up to? Stretching my legs. I talk to ham radio operators at night.
And you'd rather do that than play poker?
He's about to blow the whole fucking thing.
Why would I lie to you when you threatened to kill me?
It is not a threat. I will kill you if you lie, Capitan.
It is Pin, I swear.
Would Gibbs allow Ziva to carry a loaded weapon in there?
No.
And I'm not Gibbs, right?
I am positive. Absolutely positive. How many times I have to tell you?
Once more. Take a good look.
I don't need to look. Yes, he was Abu Sayyaf.
Who ran from customs.
Yes, he ran when your guy... A lawyer, them chinos said, yes, I knew.
Hey, he's not
They
gonna
paid
help
me.
you.
I was quiet. They paid me to be quiet. I never knew. Ah! Yo!
That's the NCIS ID photo of Special Agent Abad Galib that I showed Gibbs. What's your point, Denozo?
Captain here admitted to Ziva that Pin passed himself off as Galib at the customs check.
So when Pin handed him Galib's passport, it was good enough?
To pass mustard?
Muster, not mustard.
Galib's documents are vetted to get him on any crew in the world.
Both ships confirmed he was not on board.
Send it again, aka Abad Galib.
Nozo, call MTAC. I want the NSO, Pentagon, FBI, CIA, hell, everyone on ASAP.
This has been so good. I'm sorry for not doing as much talking as normal, but this double parter has had me totally intrigued.
Yeah?
Ziva.
We work together?
Yes. I'm a Mossad officer attached to your team.
Mossad? When did they start doing that?
It's been a year.
Don't feel bad. I worked with that ME.
Ducky, 10 years, and you don't remember him. Abu Sayyaf is planning a terrorist attack on the Navy. It will be as devastating as...
9/11.
No, my boss. It doesn't matter. What can I do? I've been
not
trying
that
to
simple.
since I woke up in this room.
We'll try harder. Good, that's the start.
What is?
The old Gibbs stare.
Yeah.
You gave it to all of us, McGee, Tony, me.
What are you talking about?
It's just frustrating, isn't it? Come on.
Eric killed Kate.
Painful memories, the most poignant ones, unfortunately.
I killed Eric.
Oh man, don't get me started again.
Your brother. You killed your brother to save me.
I'm an emotional fucking wreck right now.
I don't know, maybe she pulled her
He's
sig
on the phone with the director.
Ziva's bringing him direct
He's
to the
totally
squadron.
back. He will remember you, absolutely.
He insisted.
Boss.
McGee?
Boss, no, I'm McGee.
Yes. Oh.
Oh, careful.
How could I forget your mother left you on a bus?
I have no idea, Jethro.
Should you be out of the hospital, Gibbs?
Time, Abs. Talk to you both later.
It's
I
come
should have
back.
known it wasn't Galib.
Oh, no,
no,
boss. It's fine.
I'd have made the same mistake.
Which is why we cannot permit her to reach Gibraltar without boarding a
You're gonna
Navy
have to
search
sink
team.
this thing.
Agreed. And prepare to be boarded. Pin Pula will blow the Cape Fear.
could.
No
He
one will
could.
survive.
No death is acceptable when it's unnecessary.
Deputy Director Welsh, Special Agent Gibbs.
This terrorist isn't after a cruise liner.
Islamic terrorists love soft targets.
No, he wants the marine assault ship the Cape Fear's replenishing in the Gulf.
He told you.
Pin Pula is an arrogant son of a bitch. He thought the bomb he planted would kill me.
Can't do that.
Is everyone up there as stupid as you?
Yeah.
Pin Pula is on the Cape Fear. He's the radio man.
It's why we didn't communicate with Cape Fear until now.
Jeff, thank God you're there.
Cape Fear will have entered the Med. That's unacceptable. If anything happens, it'll be on some tourist video camera.
You don't want this being seen?
An accident at sea is better than an act of terrorism.
It's too late! You bastard!
The two scared. That could have been avoided.
You weren't wrong.
I was angry at Mike.
Too apprehensive.
I never understood how he could quit. Until now.
Yeah. As to what this country's become, what the administration, what those in charge, that they don't listen.
I got him, boss. I got him from the medics when they took you.
Appreciate it. It's your team now.
Excuse me?
Tim, you're a good agent. Don't let him tell you otherwise.
Gibbs.
I'll collect, Jethro.
Give me a ride home, Duck.
Of course.
Just gonna take some time off.
Semper Fi.
Oh man, I want to start season 4 now. Yeah, he's taking some time off, I think. Get away from it all. Spend a bit of time with his bud here. What's his name, Mike? More of your memories return. At least we have some things resolved. That 2-part finale and the fact that it's called Hiatus tends to suggest Jethro's just taking a break. What a fabulous 2-parter that was, and given us so much. Sod the damn case. The case was of course important, but the way in which they put this together and gave us all this backstory, painful, horrific backstory to Gibbs, but's given us so much information and so much substance to who Jethro Gibbs is. To the point that once he started to get his memory back, once the synapses started to fire in this friend of his, Mike, was such an important person in the Gibbs that you know today, moulding him into that he was the one that brought him into the fold, that had him want to become an agent. We know full well he left that file for him to basically go get revenge for losing his wife and his kid. The fact that no one, Ducky or anybody or Jenny, knew anything about Shannon and Kelly, and that was the whole focus around where his memory seemed to just stop and severed, and everything after it was blocked out, emotionally blocked out. And him finding out all of what's happened in the last few years, until of course he got most of his memory back through his friend there, explaining what happened. And then with 9/11 and everything, And then seeing right at the end here with how this case went, and that ship just going up like that and sacrificing, rather than it being a terrorist attack and it being seen by everybody. But because it's out at sea, it didn't happen. That's why Mike left. That these people are never, even when you give the warning signs, they're hesitant. They are unwilling to make the right choices and the right sacrifices for the greater good. This show has just gone up about 4 notches for me in how they handled that. And how they just drew the viewer in and explained so much as to who Leroy Jethro Gibbs is. To the proby thing and the slaps on the back of the head and everything, and showing that it's it's almost like a torch being handed down, and Tony's probably going to be the next one that takes the torch further down the line. As I was discussing in it, that I could see Tony having the stones, as they would say, to become the next one. The third in line, the third generation in line of, in effect, what this guy was, and why he obviously decided, I've had enough at this point, and he up and fucked off to Mexico. What did he say? No mobile phone, no internet, no TV. I don't want to know what the fucking world's doing anymore. I am happy where I am, stuck in the past and doing what I do. Which is why I lit up that cigarette in the hospital. Like, what do you mean I can't smoke in here? Oh man, that was so good. Excellent storyline. Brilliant performances from all of our cast. All of them. Now we go into season 4 with how we've left it. But I don't see it staying like that. At least I hope not. We won't know until we start it. Which is next week. Which is really frustrating. So that's our 2 episodes done for the week. Post your comments down below, guys. Let me know what you thought of these 2 episodes. I'm sure for those of you that have seen this show, we're waiting for this point. I've seen people put in the comments before, oh, wait until you get to this point. Wait till you get to this point. And thankfully, I have a good community of viewers and people who don't give away stuff, that aren't throwing out spoilers left, right and centre to me. And I thank you for that. They just tell me, oh, this will be a point where it steps up. This is a point where it changes. This is where it gets good. This is where it gets better. But this show is exactly what you said it would be. It just keeps getting better. The curve just keeps going further up and up. The writers are on a roll right now. I wonder if, at this point, they were wondering whether they were going to pull Agent Gibbs from this team and the actor not continue on with it, which is why they left it open-ended here. I don't know. I don't know the history of it. Obviously, it's a good few years ago now. But it doesn't matter, because we are back with season 4 next, and as far as I'm aware, he stays in it, but I don't know when he will come back. So join me again for 2 episodes next week. Until then, guys, thank you so much for watching. Post your comments down below. Don't forget, video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. And we've completed another full season. If you do want to watch all of them in full length, check the link in the description. As always, that will take you to Patreon, and you can check stuff out over there. Right, see you for episode 1 and 2, season 4 next week. I absolutely loved that. Take care.